The purpose of this video is to teach you how to rename a Visual Studio project. So I'm going to make a new project. I'm going to make a Windows Forms application, and I accidentally forget to rename it. The system will go through, it'll build all of the folders, and what it has done is it named it Windows Forms Application 1, and I want it to be something more descriptive. Maybe I'm making a sales application. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to rename my project. I have to rename the solution and I have to rename my namespace. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and rename, and I'm going to call it Sales Application. Okay, so now that renamed just a part of it. I need to rename the actual solution also. Okay, so now it has renamed the project. The thing is that it is renaming things inside of Visual Studio and hasn't actually renamed the actual project folders. So what I'm going to do is I need to close this project. Yes, I want to save changes. Okay, and when I go to Libraries, I want to go to My Documents. Then I want to go to Visual Studio 2012. Then I want Projects. And inside of here, I will see the Windows Forms Application 1. So I can rename this. We'll call this Sales Application. Inside of here, though, I still have a Windows Forms Application 1. And if I look inside of here, I have Form 1 and all of my other items are here, but it is renamed as a project file, so that part's okay. But to rename this folder, what will happen is when I try to launch the application, it will state that it can't find it. Okay, so I want to show you what happens if I rename it and I try to open the solution. Okay, so I get this error that the solution file was not loaded correctly, so I can click OK. Alright, and what's going on is part of the items do not exist. It can't find the path. So if I go back and I look at my sales application, what you need to remember is that everything in Visual Studio is based off of a text file. So what I can do is I can open this up with Notepad. And when I come in to look at this, you will see that it's actually looking for a path, which is Windows Forms Application 1. And in this case, it's actually Sales Application. Okay, so I simply change it from Windows Forms Application 1 to Sales Application, save it, and now I should be able to open it. So it opens it up. The only thing you'll notice is there's nothing here in the designer, and what happened is everything in our Solution Explorer is collapsed right now. So if I right click on my form1.cs and view designer, now I get the layout that I expect to find.